Hey Cancer, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for July 23rd. Let's see what's going on with Cancer. At the heart of your reading, we have the Two of Wands, Ace of Cups in reverse. Because you didn't accept someone's emotional offer, your life is heading in a different direction than you expected it to. The challenge being the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Whomever was on the receiving end of the offer and declined, what that would look like is someone asked you out on a date and you said, you know what, I just don't see you that way, but thanks for asking. And the aftermath of that is like a sudden shift in your life path where you had been investing in something and the rug gets pulled out from under you. It's like perhaps there was some retribution at your job, or this could be like a roommate who said that they have feelings for you, and now because you don't feel the same way, they don't want to continue living with you. Maybe they're moving out. Maybe they need you to move out. Some sort of shakeup has been occurring, and something that you thought was a sure thing. You had a sense of certainty about this thing in your life. This Seven of Pentacles thing that you'd been building, working on, something in your life growing, getting you somewhere. You're not on that path anymore. Or you have to choose whether or not to stay on the path despite this thing being yanked away from you. Your focus is on the Knight of Wands paired with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is the person who made the offer. They thought they were being fun and adventurous and desirable. And what do you mean you don't feel the same way? Who are you to say that to me? Don't you know how awesome I am? Knight of Wands energy. Pair that with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This could be someone who they could be a thief or just like a mooch. Someone who is really fun and you start dating them and they start spending a lot of time at your place. You start paying for everything, and then when the money runs out, they're gone. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse could just be describing the Knight of Wands' lack of abundance. They don't have a lot of money. They don't have a lot of plans for the future. In the recent past, we have the Queen of Swords paired with the Death card. You saw this ending coming a mile away. You knew that it was inevitable even before you got involved with this energy. So I'm a bit confused, like what is taking you by surprise with this Two of Wands? The Two of Wands implies a surprise because the alternative would mean that you put yourself on a path toward a certain objective, knowing that you wouldn't travel all the way to the destination, but instead you would, halfway to your goal, change course and work towards something else. Unless you are the Knight of Wands energy and you want to live an impulsive life, like, sure, I'll dedicate myself to this thing for a time, but I'm not going to wait around to see if it pays off. I'm off to the next thing. It could just, you know what? It could just be like ADHD energy. Like really flourishing and embracing that distraction, allowing yourself to be distracted in the moment because it leads you to an adventurous life, even if you can't like wait around to see if things that you've invested in actually go anywhere. Your higher self perspective is the Two of Cups. So whether this is a person that you're committing to or something like the new path that you choose is a path that you are really in love with, there's a sense of commitment and alignment and enjoyment. The shifts that are occurring now are going to lead to a life of more enjoyment. In the near future, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Someone is going to reveal themselves as less than genuine. I think their actions will betray them. They can't back up the romantic talk. It feels like it's going to be because they're invited to participate in an activity that doesn't appeal to them. And so the mask slips a bit and they behave in a way that's like how they would treat someone that they had no feelings for, which is more the truth than what they've been letting on. They've been acting benevolent and caring, but they act that way as long as they're getting what they want from you. And the moment that the expectation is on them to do something that's not totally appealing to them, like, hey, you want to come shopping with me and my friends? Why would you ask me to do that? No. Instead of, oh, I'd love to, or, you know what, I have other plans. They just totally drop the mask and they're like with emotionless in their rejection of your bid for connection. Your surprise energy is the King of Wands. Whoever is playing the Knight of Wands in this story isn't just showing you a facet of their personality. That's their entire personality. That is their range. That's their whole range. Excuse me. Emperor in reverse at the bottom of the deck says they're not well-rounded. They don't have like a deep emotional life. They're not an intellectual. They don't like to have deep conversations. They don't think about things in a critical way. They don't plan for the future. They don't introspect. They don't understand their own emotions. And the way that they're headed is toward an evolution even stronger in their Wands energy. Whatever level of maturity they're going to reach in the time frame that you could connect with them, potentially, is going to level out at passion, pleasure, fun, entertainment, adventure, doing it in a more responsible and grounded way, but it's still lacking those other facets that are described in the language of tarot, not reaching the level of Emperor, not even aspiring to that. Your hopes and fears, we have the Nine of Cups, wishing that someone is going to be this King of Cups character for you, wishing for someone who is emotionally aware, who knows themselves deeply, who understands what they're feeling and can express it and hold space for your feelings. They want to know and understand how you're feeling. They care about that. They don't freak out when you have big emotions. Because they know themselves deeply, they can meet you deeply as well. You're afraid that's just like a pipe dream, a fantasy. Should I keep even wishing for this? Is it even a possibility? Show me the end result. Thank you. Love this. End result being the Six of Cups. There's an energy of reciprocity, of being able to let your guard down and enjoy the emotions that are being shared. You're definitely on the same page. This is the energy of like being with your person. You feel like you've known them forever. They allow you to bring out facets of yourself that you used to keep very guarded and private, but with this person you feel safe to share and live as the complete version of you. It's the energy that you're stepping into with this commitment, and I do feel like for most of you we're talking about this expressing through a romantic relationship, but it doesn't need to be that way. This could be a feeling that comes from how you're engaging with your life and the activities that you partake in. So those of you who are single or not looking for relationships, don't feel like Spirit is ever forcing you into a relationship. Your advice, Seven of Swords. So, this is one of two things. If you are already feeling suspicious of someone keeping secrets from you, then the advice is look into it, investigate, figure out why you have this instinct, and put your fears to rest or discover the truth. If you haven't felt suspicious of someone in the least, then this is Spirit encouraging you to keep your private life private. Don't shout from the rooftops everything that you're doing, because you're inviting other people's energies to impact the outcome. Not only in a mundane, practical sense in how they're talking to people and influencing things in a direct manner, but also in a more indirect, energetic realm sense. The more people that are aware of what you're doing, their expectations and desires and fears come to bear and mingle with your energy to create the outcome. So sometimes the advice from Spirit with the Seven of Swords is actually saying, not everyone is your friend. Keep the good stuff, keep the bad stuff private, and you will be the one impacting the outcome more than anyone else. So Cancer, I hope that helped. Have a great day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful and would like a personal reading, follow this link in the description box below, and consider becoming a channel member for access to exclusive members-only readings.